In today's video, we'll be examining how some modern women are sabotaging dates with men. One woman orders 6 different dishes, expecting the man to foot the bill, while another, on a first date, demands the man take her in and give her a ring. To add to this, we have a woman responding to a man who says it's increasingly difficult to find women who are interested in building a family together. Before we dive in, here's a question for you. What are your thoughts on women moving away from traditional values? Have you ever gone out with a woman who tried to make you cover a massive bill on the first date?
Yeah, I'm on a date, right? And I ordered 6 different meals, and this man do not want to pay for my food. I don't know why,
6 different meals? Girl, come on now.
but he told me to order whatever I want, and I really didn't have the appetite for anything. He forced me to come to a restaurant, so now I'm here. I ordered 6 different dishes.
No appetite, my ass. Girl, you ordered every goddamn thing on the menu, but the thank you, please, come again.
So I had got, for one, I got an appetizer. It was oxtail dip. I ate that, and I got jerk chicken. This one there, I started not the roster pasta. And I got me some oxtail too, but I also wanted me a fried snapper. And this like the pineapple bowl.
Girl, it's given. I need food at home for my family.
And that's his drink. That's my drink. I ain't really like that drink. And he got the 2 liquors. But yeah.
Well, damn, is all he gonna eat is some drinks?
And he just ordered some more food, but I can eat. Oh, I forgot to show y'all. I had got some fried green tomatoes and some oxtail egg rolls.
Girl, some more shit? Oh, yeah, your ass feeding your neighbors, too.
He like, damn, little lady, you really can't eat. And I'm just like, you invited me out, you know?
Oh, your ass to be washing dishes, because you know goddamn well if you had to pay for that shit, you wouldn't have got nothing but water and chips.
But brother, how desperate is this woman for a free meal when, on a date, she orders 6 different dishes? It's situations like these that cause men to walk away, leaving them with the bill. They're just taking advantage. Then these same women turn around and call men cheap. Can you believe that? She even says that he forced her to go to the restaurant, claiming she was just trying to get rid of him. Brothers, don't waste your time with women who aren't genuinely interested in you. And if you notice a woman ordering everything on the menu, why not stop her? Be direct. Tell her you're not paying for that and that she shouldn't order it. If she gets hostile, let her leave. You don't need to tolerate poor treatment from people who are just out here taking advantage. If she's the one going to a place where she can't even afford to buy water, but still expects a man to cover the cost of 6 dishes, that's why men are steering clear of women like this today.
So tell me this, how does it feel to know that there are millions of women out there like me whose upgrade is actually no one? My upgrade doesn't have anything to do with other men. It has to do with leaving men like your ass behind. You strike me as the kind of man, one of those men who thinks that just because he files 50-50 custody for the kids, that he doesn't have to pay child support. Okay. Are you mad? Stay mad. And I don't know why you want to bring age into everything, because last time I checked, if I open up a dating app, literally I have hundreds of messages from men in their 30s wanting to date me.
Women today are the ones truly jeopardizing the future for children. They try to squeeze the father for more than he can give. You have a father present for your child, sharing everything 50-50, and yet you continue to ask for more. How do you expect that man to keep it together? How can he build a legacy for your children under those circumstances? Eventually he gets exhausted and only sends monthly support, but then you get upset, claiming he's not doing enough for the kids. No one understands them, brothers. Then they wonder why men push back against this oppressive system. Just because you find men on dating apps doesn't mean they're genuinely interested in building something serious with you. They're simply looking for a night of passion. And as a single mother, they view you as an easy target.
Okay, so I really want to make this video, and it's honestly super controversial. I think like a lot of men have had the same thought, but they don't want to talk about it because it's like, oh, if I talk about that, like every girl I know or the woman I'm with is going to get upset, or I'm never going to be able to date a girl again or whatever. But for me, I'm just like, okay, this is so true. Like I have to talk about it.
Does anyone else feel misogynistic but coming on? Even though there's something in the back of this guy's mind that's saying, you know what, something doesn't feel right about what I'm going to say. Something feels a little bit off, a little fucked up. But he's just going to say it anyways.
But I'm like 27. I go to church and I've started looking for a spouse. And it's just like you go in society today and like the girls that I've met are just like, they're not like real women. Like they're not. I meet so many girls where it's just like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go to the gym, make myself super attractive, and I'm only gonna date him if he's like good looking and wealthy. Like I honestly, I live in Tampa, Florida, and there's just like this normalized culture here of just like gold diggers.
Okay, there's a lot to unpack there. First of all, pick one or the other. Is it a girl or woman? A woman? Pick one. But right there, just referring to women as girls, you give yourself away a little bit. So changes are happening, women, because this guy's noticing it. He says women are just looking for a man who is good looking and wealthy. And what's wrong with wanting a man who has his stuff together financially? We're called gold diggers, ladies, because broke men like this can't get the women he wants. So he needs to shame women who are looking for men who really have their stuff together, who are at the top of the list as people they want to marry the most, instead of this guy. Typical misogynist, when deep down inside he really wants certain women to like him, but he's seeing that women are going for somebody else. So he'll call them all kinds of names and words. You can only imagine what kinds of names and words he'll call you behind closed doors. He also likes to guilt and shame women for taking care of their physical health and not running around like wild animals like men do, thirsting after the opposite sex to become a wife and a slave house servant. Duh. Of course we're not doing that. They haven't brainwashed us to do the same back, and they're losing their grip on the women around them. The fairy tale, the fantasy that they fed us of romance, to trade in our life to be a house servant, is falling.
Brothers, misery loves company. This is the type of woman who creates more single women. What this man is saying is valid. Today, it's nearly impossible to find a woman who wants to build a life together. Most of them are only interested in the winner, not someone they can help win. Take this woman, for example. She's already nearing 40, single and childless. The typical woman who ends up with a dog or a cat, yet believes she deserves a rich man to pay her bills when she's not even living that lifestyle. Her time is running out. But let's return to what the gentleman said. He's not asking for a woman who's a 10 out of 10. He just wants a woman who values family. In a place like Miami, though, women are more focused on finding a rich guy who will have fun with them but won't commit. As I've mentioned before, they want to wait for men at the finish line. The issue for them is that there aren't enough of those men to go around.
Rather go buy me an engagement ring right now, or decimate everyone in that restaurant.
Now that's your sign to never see her Delulu ass again.
I could just go down to a pawn shop and buy a fake ring. So, yeah, that works for me.
So you want to give me a fake ring?
If it involves getting out of killing people, yes.
How about a ring pop? So your ass can melt away from him.
So is there a reason that you don't want to propose to me?
Because we've just gone on our first date.
Oh, and what's the problem?
That he downloaded that app.
any of you watching this, if you don't see the problem either, I'm very concerned about you.
Oh, so now you're going to turn my audience against me?
At this point, you should be running as fast as you can without looking back.
Brothers, this woman is out of her mind. I would have been out of that situation with that lunatic a long time ago. How can she ask for a ring or to move in with me? It's the first date. I don't even know you. She seems like the type of woman who probably doesn't even have her own place and just wanted this guy to take her in for free. She acts offended, as if he doesn't understand what the problem is. Brothers, this is what happens when they chase after the first guy they meet because they're desperate. This woman is a red flag, and you can see the discomfort all over this decent guy's face because of her. What would you guys have done in his place? This concludes our A4 anonymous coverage for the day. Click that like button, please. Make sure you hit that notification bell in addition to subscribing. Leave a comment telling us what you think. Have a great day tomorrow.